Cody, go back. Good! Good dog! That's a good dog!
Hillbilly girl, just as sweet as wine.
Go back. Good. Go back. Go back. Good dog!
Like a muscadine. Said you get a little touch of that Holy Ghost.
Cody, go back. Good dog!
Catfish hair.
Good. Good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, good. Good. Did. Good dog. Good dog. Real fun. Good. All right, we're back with Cody coming off of a weekend. We had a real nice weekend with her up north this last couple days. We spent up at a lake. We did some nice water work. We really found some chinks in her armor. Water is very exciting to her. She kind of loses her focus and she makes some pretty mistakes that are she shouldn't make. She becomes a little she became a little unsteady. There was another we had a puppy with us, and the puppy came to bother her when she had a bump in her mouth, and she dropped it in the water a couple times. So I ended up taking her by herself and working her with the water. She did a lot better, but it really showed, you know, there are some things that we do need to work on. She has the exact same issue on water that she did on land when she came back. She only goes out so far and then she hunts, and it's short in the water. I don't think she's used to long distance swimming. So we worked on some of that and letting her just figure out she's got to go for a ways. It's harder, I think, for her to visually see stuff on the water, so she's got to learn how to do that better. So we had a nice weekend of learning some things that she maybe struggles with. Didn't really have much to do with handling. But I did take her and I ran her in a new area that she had never worked in before. Ran some really big circle memories with her, with 2, 3, 4 dummies left at a spot, and sent her back, and without handling, just lining on these memories. And she did a really nice job. She excellent job. So that was real encouraging. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten things up with her. I'm going to work on 2 skills. I'm going to work on her back, but with the distractions, the diversions, and they're going to be a lot closer, and they're going to be a lot more tempting. So I'm going to start to add this temptation where she's actually going to have to make a decision. When there's one to the side, she's going to have to go back. And when I say the side, I mean the side of her. I want to have that because I do think we're going to start going right and left with her, maybe even this week. So before I go right and left with her, I want to make sure she understands when there's one to the right or the left, and I say back, she's got to go back. And then we'll start eliminating the back. We'll take the back away and we'll just go right and left with her for a while. But I think you got to have back super confidently. Back is, I think, the easiest one for her to like fade away quickly when we start going right and left. And I think it's because lots of different reasons, but I think that when we start handling a dog, usually she gets a dummy off of a right cast or a left cast. Not very often that the back cast is how we get the actual find. Usually we go back to get to a spot, then we go right or left based on how far off the line she might be. So I think they have a tendency to understand that you don't get as many finds. Once they start going right and left, that's where they get the finds. That's where they get the dummies. And so we need them to understand that the back is going to be strong. It needs to be really strong, because I'm afraid it will fade if it isn't as soon as we start going right and left. But that'll come. We'll maybe start that soon. But anyway, so I'm going to do it in my yard, and I'm going to do it with real short grass. We are going to go, so I'm going to do everything very short and make sure that it's real technically precise. Back is strong. And then I'm going to take her over into the taller grass, and I'm going to use the chuck it, and I'm going to throw some scented tennis balls at greater distances in taller cover, and I'm just going to let her mark and figure out a distance to go hunt, and without help. I don't want to handle her. I just want to let her mark, go pick it, mark. So it's going to be a longer drill with a lot of nose to a shorter drill, no nose, just handling. Those are the 2 things that we're going to tie in today. So I'm going to bring her over here. Come on, good girl. It is a lot warmer. It was raining this morning, so we didn't work. Now it's hot and humid, so I'm going to go right back. And I want it to be pretty easy to see. I don't want it to be hard for her. You can see she's peeking. Okay, now that one's not quite in line with her, but it's clear. She can see it in this short grass. Good. She's a little flat. You can tell she's a little, this is probably a little boring to her because it is real back to like, this is like real technical stuff. And she doesn't always get excited about stuff like this. I think she gets a little more excited when there's challenging things. Good. Go back. Go back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good dog. Come on. Yeah, it's a good dog. She's got to run right past that one. Good. Very good. Did. Good girl. I'm going to get her, let her know that that was really a nice little thing she did there. Very good. This one's going to go right back to it. Now remember, we've got one right there that was set before. Good. Good. We're going to look at that one. No, leave it. Here. Sit. No, heel. Cody, go back. Good dog. Good. Go back. Good dog. Good dog. Very good. Now you can hear we got a puppy in the house. As soon as that whistle gets going, we're working on her with getting her in a kennel and being confident. As soon as this whistle gets going, she gets pretty excited. So it'll be an added distraction for Cody that can create a little bit of static, and it also can probably create issues with me because I hate that sound. I can't stand dogs that whine and bark and fuss. Bumper goes back. Heel, heel. Right here, right here. Sit. No, leave it. Heel. Cody, go back. Cody, go back. Here. She was probably gonna go to Ben, but Cody, go back. So this is that thing, and I don't know why I even sent her, because her body language didn't tell me she had it. Heel, heel. So that's completely my mistake. Cody, Cody, good. Very confusing for her. Cody, good, good, good. Good dog. Good dog. And you can just see her staring at that dummy. Good, hold, did, good. So it's confusing for her, and she's always hesitant when she's confused. She kind of gets sticky, I always call it, because she just kind of gets gummed up. Good girl. But you can see this is such a simple drill. Heel. But it's really making her think. So I'm just going to turn it now. Here, here, sit. Good. Good. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good dog. Good girl. Very good. A little loose on this delivery. She got a little loose on me this weekend delivering. Hold. Good. So I want to make sure that that doesn't become an issue. When I say loose, it's kind of just not real tight in her mouth. I don't want her chomping on it, but I can't have it where it fell out a couple times on these long retrieves, and it was hot and she was running through the woods and it would hit a tree or brush and it fell out. She had to pick it up a couple times, and I don't know why, but that was after that puppy, and she spit it in the water a couple times. So I just don't want that to become a habit. So I'm going to make sure that I correct it and I make that delivery perfect every time. Good. Here. Good. Did. Good. Good. Sit. Sit. So I'm real satisfied with that. The reason I say it, there was a little stickiness, but every decision was correct. So she really showed, that shows me that she gets it. Like, if she does it wrong, if she does it wrong, she's choosing to do it wrong. Because that tells me, that was an example of, boy, I think she gets it. I think she understands it. So that's it. It was short, really short. Let her pick up 4 things, made her run past a couple of them to the side. I think this week I'm probably going to send her right and left, just to see how that goes. I think it'll be sticky to start out with. But I think it'll be just like going back was sticky to start out with. Now what I want to do is I want to take her, and it's a little warm, so I probably won't do but 1 or 2. I'm going to take her out to an area with a little bit more cover. I'm going to launch some tennis balls with a chuck it. She's going to hunt them. She's going to find them. That's it today. I'll work her tonight, but when it cools off. But for this heat, this is more than enough for her. It's really humid. It's probably like 90% humidity. It's probably not super hot, but it's not cool, that's for sure. So we'll take her and we'll start, we'll do that, and then we'll wrap it up for today. Some real short stuff in the yard with handling. Now we're just going to go with a little bit longer stuff, nose work. We're in the area that she's really comfortable with. We do a lot of work here. Our paths are kind of overgrowing. They're really growing up cover-wise. There's an old trail here that we've used. There's this runway track that we've used quite a bit. It's kind of a triangle here. I'm gonna throw the ball up into the taller cover and see what her tendency is. A lot of times they have this tendency to want to take the line that's been mowed. I don't want her doing that, so my hope is that she plows right through this little bit of cover. So it's gonna be kind of a marking drill for you. You can use a tennis racket with this and hit the balls with a tennis racket. I like these chuckets. I can usually get pretty good distance on it. There is some really tall stuff that I've left that I have not mowed at all. I'd love to see if I can get it that far. I don't know if I can quite get it that far, but I'll pitch these in. I'm going to throw 3 of them. So this is another one of those drills that we've worked on. Last week we realized she used to struggle to get the second, especially if it was an unseen. That was a couple weeks ago. Then we got her used to the idea of going out and getting something, coming back and going back to the same spot. Sometimes they don't like doing that. She didn't want to do it. She didn't trust us that there was one there. So we got her going back for the second. And then last week we started doing 3, and she would always be hesitant on the 3rd. So we're just adding more. We got to get her comfortable to the point of understanding and believing that if we send her in after something, there's something there. So we're going to they're all going to go kind of in the same spot. I'm not going to try to spread them out. I'm going to throw them towards the same spot. They'll just naturally spread themselves out. But let's go with the first one. Watch. I let her watch that. Second one, watch. That one is going to go in a different area, much shorter. Watch. They're not terribly long, but we are going to put a little time in there. It's a nice little steadiness drill. She's gonna wait. I'll line to the same spot for those 2. I will have to line for that one. I'm not gonna correct her if she goes to pick that one. I don't think she will, but if she does, I'm not gonna correct her. This isn't gonna be a lining drill for her. This is gonna be a hunt drill, hunt an area. There's a big triangle of cover there. One of the struggles that I still think she has, she's running nice lines now, but one of the struggles that she's having or has had is now when it comes to marking. So setting them up as memories, setting them up as delayed memories or memories even to the point where they're almost like blinds for her, she's figured out to run through them. This is different. This is a mark. We don't do a lot of marking. haven't done a lot of marking, so it wouldn't surprise me if she hunts short. She's gonna have to do this for a while and realize she might have to push through. Tennis racket, I can get them out a little bit even further. Good. Cody, go back. She went right into the point, good. See there, she's short. So she's about halfway. I don't want to handle her. This isn't a handling drill. She's gonna have to figure it out. It's an extension really of that hunt command drill too. It's just on a bigger scale. But it's not what, I mean, it's basically what I expected. When she got into that taller cover, it was like a lot of drag, a lot of friction, weighed her down. She couldn't push through. So she's gonna find the first one deep, and then I think the second line she'll take better as far as not slowing down so short. She's got a ways to go though. At some point, she's likely to look to me for help. I'm not going to help her. Good. 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 You see she's getting little bits of scent. Now she might find that one. Good. Lost. Good. 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 She gets a short one. Good. Good. Hold. Hold. Did. Good. 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 Now I've got two that are pretty close to each other out there. A lot longer than that one. So I am going to throw another one into that cover. And I want her to do a little bit better job of marking. Cody, go back, go back. Send her a little bit quicker. You see she hunts short. So we should be working on, we'll probably do some marking in real short grass with those big white bumpers. At a little bit better distance. I'll need a second person probably to help me. Good. Good. Lost. But I know all three are pretty close to each other now, so when she finds the one, she'll likely go back for the second and third. Good. Lost. Good. 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 You can see she's catching bits of wind. Good dog. Good. Good dog. Good. 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 Cody, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Lost. Lost. Good. Good. Lost. She just doesn't trust herself to go deep. And that's something that we'll have to work on with marking. Good. Good. Lost. Lost. Good. No. Here, 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 here. I'm gonna resend her. Come on. Cody, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Good. Lost. Good. Good. Lost. Lost. Good. Good. She just doesn't believe that it's back there. She thinks it's in between. No, 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 no. Here, here, here. Now she's kind of giving up. We don't want her to end it this way. Cody, go back. Go back. Go back. Good. 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 It's a big thing to work. Go back. No. Here. Here. Cody, go back. Go back. Go back. Good. 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 Lost. Boy, I thought she was on one there. Go back. Go back. Good. 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 Good dog. Very good. Very good. Good dog. Hold, hold. Good. So the takeaway, the positive of this is her finding it and realizing that I'm not BSing with her. Come on. Come on. Now there's one more in there. That was a lot of work for her. Probably a real good endurance drill is what this is turning into more than anything. Did we have to reset it? Did I have to send her in 3 times? Yep, sure did. Is it an indicator of a weakness of hers? For sure. She doesn't mark very well. So she's short. So we'll work on that, but in a different setup. This isn't where I would work on getting her better at that. But we got to get her out of this one, and we got to get her to build this trust that it's here. So now she has found 2 deep, so I am going to help her out, get her in a little closer. Corey, go back. Go back. She runs in there a lot more confident the 3rd time. Good. Lost. 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 She's holding the area pretty nicely. Good. Hold. Loss. Good. Good. She's actually deeper than she needs to be. That's the thick stuff I was hoping to get it into. Good. Lost. No, 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 no. Go back. Go back. Now she's hunting a little deeper. No, go back. Lost. She's a little, no! Go back, go back. Good. No! Go back, go back. Go back, go back, go back. Good. Go back. Cody, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Cody, go back. Good. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Good. Go back. Go back. Cody, go back. Good. Go back. Good. Go back. Cody, go back. Good. Go back. She's just exhausted. And I just want to get this done. Cody. Lost. 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 Good. Go back. Go back. Good. Good. No. Go on, come on, let's go, find it, come on, let's go, come on, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, let's go, let's go, let's go, come on, find it, find it, find it, good, find it, good, oh, that's a good dog, I told you, good, did, now, almost like a little disaster at the end. It just kept going downward spiral. She's exhausted. That's fine. Lots of issues with it, but lots of things that actually went pretty well. Problem was is we didn't get the find very quickly. We didn't get the finds very effectively. We got her tired out. But now what we can do is we can take this and just shrink it up and make it cleaner, make it easier, and we will. So like drills that become issues, I've worked on the tennis balls and the tennis racket this weekend with her when we were up north. That's why I decided to do this here. And I decided to do it as a opposite of short. We did the real short one in there with making decisions right or left. Had an option, but you went back. I thought then we'll come here and we'll do a little bit longer into cover and use our nose. And it didn't go quite well, it didn't really go that well. But we know some things that we can work on, and we will. And there were some positives out of it. She's gonna rest a lot now. So, but we'll put her up and then that'll be it. So, not the worst. We didn't gain a lot at the end, but what we did gain is we exposed some issues that definitely need to be addressed. Just like this weekend with the water, we exposed issues in the water that need to be addressed. So, wish we could have closed this or finished this up a little bit quicker and easier and more effectively, but the setup was just too much for her, combined with the conditions probably. So we'll put her up, I'll give her a big drink and put her up and she'll sleep. Good.